Hello everyone and welcome back to a Let's Play of Plants vs. Zombies with your host Invalidation X145. Where we last left off, we had just gotten through level 1 through 9, or 1-9 I should say. Whoops. I just reviewed my video of my last part because I wasn't quite sure where we were at. It's been about a week, I have to say. And, yeah. Surprising how much you can forget, and, I amazed myself at how tired I was and how much I tried to make up for that lack of sleep. That was, very interesting. But, you know, I was looking at this help section, and I was just wondering what would happen if we actually followed that advice. I mean, it's brought by the zombies, right? So it can't be good, but at the same time, it's what PopCap put in their help section. So, yeah, considerations. But anyway, we have a new plant, the Repeater, which in my opinion is one of the best plants in the game. I have played through the game multiple times, the entirety of it, and yeah, I really like this plant. It really doesn't have any advantages except for the fact that it shoots, well, it's basically 2 pea shooters in one bundle. It costs the same, they shoot the same amount of peas as 2 pea shooters would. The only thing is it takes up 1 space instead of 2. And in the long run, that can actually be a really good thing. But anyway, time to pick our plants. I'm going to pick this, this, and this. Yes. Looks good. Let's get to planting. So yeah, hopefully I have the sound recording this time, because for some reason the computer decided to set the recording sound to nilch, or to zilch I should say. Yeah, it wasn't recording any sound at all, and I went through another half hour of this, so I wasn't that happy, and I did it yesterday. So this is basically a repeat of what happened yesterday, except without quite so much fervor, because I was still really tired yesterday. So commentary might not be quite as interesting as it was last time, but hey, you know, I got sleep. Actually, to be truthful, I have 18 hours of sleep on my back, so I'm actually a little groggy still. I just woke up like 2 hours ago, 1 hour ago, because I went to sleep at about, ooh, what do I want to say? I want to say it was about 6-ish when I went to bed, and I woke up at noon. So yeah, 18 hours of sleep there. Awesome. And because I'm getting so much sun at the same time, I'm just gonna stick down some extra sunflowers so I can build up my defenses faster. StarCraft, you infiltrate me in so many ways. And please, no jokes. Because I know that could have gone wrong in a lot of ways. And please, no, I'm not thinking about it, just no. Anyway, let's, get the rest of our pea shooters down, then we can start upgrading them. Don't you dare eat my sunflower. Good. I need that sunflower. Oh yeah, I was gonna follow advice, wasn't I? Oh well, who cares? So, let's see what this repeater can do. Wow. I don't even need that pea shooter anymore. And what do you know, he has his cousin, the snow pea, right behind him to slow stuff down. How enthralling. He's probably gonna end up eating that, but I don't really care. Maybe not. Hey, I see you there, Pogo Zombie. Come on, can I have some sun, please, for Snow Pea? Snow Pea, come on, one more, please. Yeah, he's gonna jump. Yeah, poopy. And he's behind my defenses. Oh well. Let's just freeze him. He's almost dead anyway. Yep, there he goes. Yeah. I remember a point where I would have seen that and I would have been like, oh no! He's behind my lines! No, he's going to eat all my plants, and then he dies. And then I wonder what the hell my excitement was all about, because it really wasn't. It just wasn't. So, anyway. Need some more repeaters there, so I'm gonna get rid of these guys. Yes, I know I have no defenses down here, but who cares? Okay, now I care. Now I definitely care. Put a snow pea down there so we can slow stuff down first. Nah. Well, we actually haven't had a good explosion in a while, so let's just watch that guy go. Down in flames, as it were. Still going nice and slow. And kaboom. Wow, that shook the entire screen. Jeez. Never noticed that before. So yeah, at this point we can pretty much just sit back and watch the fun, but it's always nice to collect some sun. That rhymed. Jeez. My entertainment factor is probably not up there. But I hope the plants versus the zombies are. You know, this is actually a very unusual war zone if you think about it, because here we have all these plants. You know, just all these plants shooting out peas of different forms and types, and they're all shooting at these zombies that you would never expect to see. You would never expect to see a pogo zombie in a movie. You would never expect to see a zombie with a bucket on his head in a movie. You would never expect to read about it in a book. It's just very odd when you think about it. But, you know, I got 1,000. Whatever. I have 1125 sun, so I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the show. But I'm producing too much sun, so I have to pick it up. Ah. Stop it. Stop producing sun. And it's another wave coming up. Yeah, these flags are gigantic waves if you haven't noticed already. So, incoming final wave. This is the end of the level. And the lag is tremendous. And apparently somebody's playing Team Fortress 2. Yeah, I have this game in windowed mode, so the graphics aren't going to be quite as good as they would be full screen, but at the same time it helps the game to keep its speed. It helps the game to keep its speed up, and it also doesn't show those horrid Steam messages that pop up in the bottom corner here when someone decides to play something or come online or whatever. We have a letter. Excuse me. Jeez. You found a note. Hello, we are about to launch an all-out attack on your house. Sincerely, the zombies. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not good. This is another level where we are given the plants to put down. And we put down those plants and kill the zombies. No sun this time. We can't predict what's coming up. I probably should have saved that guy, but who cares? I think my favorite part about these sections is not just the random stuff, but the fact that the music is just so cool. I love it. Oh, and before I forget, I'm just gonna pause the video here for just a second. For those of you who are planning on doing Let's Plays or are already doing Let's Plays and you don't have that many subscribers right now, or you want some feedback from other Let's Players, there is a group right now that's currently building up. It's, again, with my friend Mosenberg, and if you haven't, you can check him out. He was in my last video of Opposing Force, I think. Was he? No, this is the third to last. Yeah. I'm giving him a lot of shoutouts, aren't I? Anyway, he is making a Let's Play group on Steam that is kind of growing as it is right now. It's like only 4 people. But I'm in it, and a couple other people are in it, and we're kind of throwing ideas back at each other to kind of build up ourselves and stuff like that. And if you're looking for advice and you're on Steam and you have Steam games and all that stuff, you can check that out and join if you want. And if you want some advice, you can ask in the group. But yeah, just stuff. Link is in the description. Check that out if you want. I'm also with another Let's Play group, and that link will also be in the description. That group is a little bit bigger. It's got 38 people, something like that. But yeah, enough about that. Let's get back to the gameplay. Yes, very boring, isn't it? I suddenly had so much to talk about, and then we get back to this, and it's just like, what do I say? I don't know what I want to say. Oh crap. Buckethead. Why am I so worried? I got like 3 potato mines and 2 cherry bombs. Must stop saying like. Ah. I always chide other people for saying like too much, and then I go to say stuff and it's just ah. Not quite as annoying as on that some of you might watch yeah. So you might watch that one show where it's this guy and his son, and they're both building motorcycles or something like that, and you are getting too close, so I'm gonna cherry bomb you. Although he probably would have made it. I mean, probably the repeater would have taken him down, but I'm not sure, and I didn't really want to find out. So, although I do have this set of lawnmowers back here. I don't know why I keep worrying about stuff so much. I guess it's just the habit of the game. Yeah. So, we're getting some more plants to put down. And put that down there. Because we have so much space. We don't need to waste 2 rows with sunflowers. We can do so much more. And put you there. If you're wondering why I'm replacing these pea shooters, it's just kind of to save space, even though I don't really need to do that. But, yeah. Ah. Some more potato mines. Some more repeaters. Very nice. Goodbye, pogo zombies. You worthless creatures. You were worth something once, but no longer, because you are dead now. And nobody likes the dead that keep walking. Nobody does. That's not good. Go away. Do not eat... Well, actually, I don't really care about that pea shooter. You can eat him if you want. But... that's better. You know... I'm gonna put down some chompers with some walnuts. Have some noms. Oh, that sound is just so satisfying. I don't know. Alright, let's see here. What else do I want to do? Okay, I have one more repeater, so I'm gonna replace that. And looks good. So I'm going to start sticking down some extra pea shooters just around the place so I have a little bit more defense even though I don't really need it. Although that chomper might want some. And I have two other guys up here yelling, "Feed me!" Yes. Little Shop of Horrors reference. Despite that being such an old movie, that was also so good. It was just so cheesy, you know? You younger generations probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but it was a fun movie. I mean, you probably wouldn't get it, but it was just fun. It was supposed to be a horror thing like Tremors was, but both of those games were just right? Both of those movies were just so cheesy. You could not take it seriously. I'm sorry, you just couldn't take it seriously. No! No, Chomper, no! Saved your life. Haha. Alright, so we got a freezer. So we got a snow pea in every section. Let's start upgrading all my pea shooters to something more. Because I need more power, more defenses. Oh wait, it's the last wave? Okay. Explosions! Yeah. And now because I can, I'm gonna plant everything else. These poor guys didn't get anything to eat. How sad. And our new plant is something that costs 0 sun. Wow, that's a puff-shroom. You know, I just noticed this. Bloom and Doom Seed Co. Okay then. I didn't realize we were getting those from... Anyway, we got a new plant from Bloom and Doom Seed Corporation that costs 0 sun and has that is apparently a mushroom. It is the puff-shroom. Shoots short-range spores at the enemy. Short-range spores. Hi, Crazy Dave. No, they won't let up on me. We're fighting at night? How is it different than during the day? Ooh, that's a problem. What else is different? Oh, that's good to know. What's so great about these puff-shrooms? Okay. I guess I'll be AO good if I plant enough of them, but I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, I do. And I will demonstrate this in just a moment. When we start planting those puff-shrooms. These guys, although you may not think that they're great, they are actually one of the most essential plants when fighting at night. At least when you're beginning a round. And you will see why in just a moment, because you see these pea shooters, they cost 100, these sunflowers, they cost 105, wow. These sunflowers cost half of that, which is 50, and these puff-shrooms don't cost anything. All you have to wait for is that recharge. What else do we want? I'm going to stick with these. Good enough. And we have something else. Graves. Yes, and we can't plant there. Blah. But yes, these puff-shrooms are essential. And something I figured out when I was playing through this before, I was doing a comparison between sunflowers and something else. Actually, I'll get into that later. We'll get it like 3 or something. I don't know. But the problem with these puff-shrooms is they have such a short range. They only shoot over 3 squares that you need 2 of them in order to reliably take down a zombie. But once you got 2 of them down, you're good for any normal zombies. But you might want to keep some in reserve just in case you get those bigger guys like the cone head or the bucket head. Hair? Why must you bother the microphone? Whatever. Random fact about me, I have pretty long hair. Yeah. Boy. So now we have enough sunflowers down to start charging up our army. Our army. Ooh, we have monies. Yes. Some pretty cool. Hey. I forgot to mention you. How are you, old fart? And why were you holding the newspaper upside down? Okay, his glasses flew off. I remember in the last part that I recorded, the newspaper zombie came up and his glasses just kept flying. I mean, they just kept flying like back here or something, and his body would be here. It was rather amusing. Those newspaper zombies like to take a beating. Look, he's holding the newspaper upside down again, and why is he not wearing any pants? At least he has some shorts on. With hearts. That's, very odd. Oh well. I guess a lot of things could be worse in that respect. He could be wearing absolutely nothing and we'd be seeing his decaying naked body underneath. Yeesh. Just yuck. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good at all. No! Do not eat my puff-shroom. Good. Alright. That looks like a pretty good setup. Got a nice little row of puff-shrooms, and we got some pea shooters, and a nice double row of sunflowers. This is the plant I was talking about in a few minutes before. This, my friends, is the sun shroom. This costs 25 sun. And apparently at night, everything likes to be a bit smaller. At least as far as I know. It gives small sun at first and normal sun later. Hey, you've collected $280 in coins so far. Really? That much? $750? Ooh, what is this something? Why are you wearing a frying pan on your head again? You never mentioned that, did you? And you have no thumbs! Actually, he does. When he handed me that walnut, he did have thumbs, but, weird stuff. Anyway, let's check out the sunshroom. These sunshrooms are actually, in my opinion, better than the sunflowers. I was testing them out before in the previous video. You will never see that video because there wasn't any sound to it and I deleted all the footage. But I did a comparison between the sunshroom and the sunflower, and they actually produce sun at the same rate. The only difference is that the sunshrooms cost half what the sunflower does, and yeah. Well, you'll see what the sunshroom does when we start playing the actual round. Let's see, what plants do I want? This, and this, and we never used the snow peas though. Although we might get to that point, so I'm gonna put down some snow peas as well. And those graves are still there. So yeah, for each sun you can put down, well, for each sunflower you can put down 2 sunshrooms. And they only give 15 sun, which really isn't that much, but you can put them down twice as fast as you would a normal sunflower, and that zombie is out of line. He is most certainly out of line. So I'm gonna misplace some puff-shrooms there. Sorry, OCD people. But yeah, these guys just produce little itty bitty bits of sun. And yeah. But you can put them down faster, and they grow to make up for that lost sun. You will see what I mean by grow later. See, at this point I didn't even have my first row of sunflowers down, well, column of sunflowers down, and already I have more than half of the second column finished with these sun shrooms. Almost complete, actually. Okay, that guy's moving a bit faster, so put some more sun shrooms down, and we are done with those guys, at least for now. So, time to plant some pea shooters. So yeah, in the end, you really do produce more sun in the long run with these sun shrooms than you would with sunflowers at night. You are going to be busting through my defenses rather quickly. And I just got enough sun for a pea shooter, so I don't know what's going to happen to you, really. We'll see in just a moment, I suppose. Yeah, he's not gonna make it. But yeah, as you can see, they are actually growing physically. Well, I guess in their digital physical world. Don't know quite what you would call that. No, don't eat my puff-shroom. He was really close there. Too bad. And now they give off 25 sun. How nice of them. Would you just go die already? Thank you. Alright, now I should have enough sun rather soon to put down a snow pea. How nice. Now we can start freezing these enemies. So yes, they're all nice and growing quick and fast. Alright. So, first huge wave incoming. And there's a bucket head to come up with us. This video is lagging for some reason. This game is lagging for some reason. Oh well. So that big wave was rather short-lived. Alright, you're going to make it to my puff-shroom, so I'm not going to let that happen. That buckethead guy wasn't going to make it, but he was doing plenty of protection duty for this guy. So, best to take him out as soon as possible. That poor newspaper zombie. Just getting chilled to the bones, especially without his pants. I mean, really. He must have been freezing to death. Yeah, freezing to death. That's an odd term. Because in the Arctic, I mean, well, not just the Arctic, but in a lot of places, people can freeze to death. But at the same time, it's such a commonly used expression. Brown study time. For those of you not from the West Coast, that is a term used a lot by Thornton W. Burgess. He wrote the Mother Westwind books. Used to be one of my favorite authors when I was a little wee person. And yeah. I think he was also a major reason why I really got into nature. Because his books are all about the creatures that live in the woods and stuff like that, and in the little, I can't remember what his term was, but the green meadow or something like that. And I really need to be watching out for these coins more, because I'm focusing mostly on my sun shrooms here, not so much on my dying former friends here. You know, I wonder if these are business partners that decided to come through. And just, you know, these are all people that in past lives have said, I'm going to come back in another life as a zombie, and I'm going to get you and eat your brains. And I remembered this, and I thought, well, let's genetically modify some plants so that we can defend ourselves against these zombies. Because I'd rather not. I really am a pacifist myself, and I wouldn't want to chop off some zombies' heads and stuff. No, puff-shroom! And so I'm just going to let the plants do all the work. Yeah. I don't know where that came from. And besides, where do they get the ideas of planting all these graves? I've removed them once already, and I'm gonna be removing them again. But they're just gonna keep coming back, but at least we're getting new plants. From the Bloom and Doom Seed Corporation, which I used to be former CEO of. No, not really. But the Fume-shroom, it costs 75 sun, and it shoots fumes that can pass through screen doors. What? What in the world does that mean? A screen door zombie? Since we got these guys, I'm not going to get these guys anymore. No, go away. How much money do we have anyway? I don't. Seriously, who keeps planting these graves in my yard? This is my front yard, for crying out loud. Unless I had some problems with the local, what is it called? Homeowners Association. That's what it is. What if I had some problems with them and they decided, we're gonna chop off we're gonna take part of your yard and stick our graves in it. Stick our dead people in it so you can have some more zombies going into your yard. Because apparently, the Homeowners Association around here is run by zombies. So they got some grudges against us, that's for sure. I don't blame them. Alright, come on. Alright, I think after this one we're going to call it an episode because this is going on rather long. It's already been half an hour of recording time. So, wow, you showed up fast. Attack, my son, my little plants. Now the power of the Fume-shroom is that it has one more range over these puff-shrooms, which really isn't all that much of an advantage, but what it can do very well, whoops, almost forgot to plant you there, it can shoot through these screen doors and other barriers, and on the extra plus, it can hit all zombies within its range. No matter how many there may be 20 or so zombies within these 4 squares. It can still hit them all and deal all of them the same damage without any reductions to its damage. How nice is that? I thought it very nice, quite personally. So I'm going to be sticking down some of these Fume-shrooms in the front lines. Deal some of these hooligans an extra blow to the face. Whoops. Didn't really want to plant you, but okay. So, die already. No! Well, you gave us a nice big reward for that one. More sun, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you much. Whoa. I forgot about that. And apparently I'm running low on disk space because I've been recording so much. So, yeah, right after this I'm going to have to cut everything off. But thanks for watching, everybody! It is the end of the world for me! Maybe not. But I need to get going very soon because these zombies are eating up my hard drive space. And we have a new plant! This is, because I already know it already, this is the Grave Buster. It costs 75 sun, and for some reason my perhaps it's still recording. This is a Grave Buster, costs 75 sun, and obviously you can plant on a grave to remove the grave. I would make some Ghostbuster jokes, but I don't have enough space for that. So next time we will be on level 2-4, and I will see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great day, everybody. Bye for now.